Need parts now? O'ReillyAuto.com offers in-store pickup, same-day home delivery, or next-day home shipping. Get more parts your way at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Welcome to Meeting Malcolmus, a pavement podcast. Hey, it's JD here, back for another week of looking through the catalog of seminal indie rock band Pavement for clues to greatness. You know, I had a few weeks there in a row where I came up with something clever. And I'm all out of ideas. If you've got one, send me an email, jd@meetingmalcolmus.com. Of course, the purpose of the show is for somebody who is uncool and underqualified to examine the work of this great band week over week, a new song in chronological order, with the hopes of maybe someday meeting Malcolmus. That would be cool. So there's that. We've got a lot to talk about today. We are in the middle of a heat wave here in Toronto, but I'm getting ready to leave Dodge, get the fuck out of town. But it's funny, I don't know if we're going to be let in to where we want to go. So, you know, it's also crazy because I have an air conditioner right beside me and I have to turn it off to record. And so I'm literally dripping sweat. It's disgustingly hot in my apartment where the property is so cheap. So, hope you're all doing well. Hope everybody is managing through this crisis. We've, here in Toronto, we've been allowed to expand our bubble. That's what they call it. And so some close friends and ours, we get together and picnic and whatnot. And it's been nice. It's a sense of normalcy. And I really appreciate that. I've got a lot of really nice messages this week on Instagram. A couple that I didn't notice were there. And I just want to shout out and say thanks. It means a lot. It means a lot to hear that I'm part of your routine and you're enjoying yourself. You know, I've set up this lovely room for us. And it's nice that you're comfortable. So there's that. Okay. So without further ado, the contest. Oh, actually, before I say anything, sorry about last week. I posted shit and then it didn't post. So, and then when it did post, it was missing one of the songs. So I got to try and find a way to let you hear Fight This Generation, that live version, because it cooks. It just cooks. Anyway, so the answer to our trivia question was Sherman Wilmot at the Shangri-La Records in Memphis. He was the gentleman who owns that record store and put up Steve West, SM, and Bob while they were in Memphis getting ready to record a record with DCB for the Silver Jews. But David decided to cancel, and they had the studio already, so they decided to do some Pavement stuff for the fun of it, and that turned into Pacific Trim. Anyway, I'm thrilled to announce that several people got the answer correct. There were no incorrect responses, in fact, which is, thrilling to me. But in terms of winners, We've got Chris from Dorset in the UK. I hope I said that right, Dorset or Dorchester. I'm not sure which is which. So I'm going to say Chris from Dorset. That's what I'm going to say. And Scott from Chicago are going to be emailed, they're going to be snail mailed copies of Western Summer, the new LP, or the new, it's not an LP. I guess it's not a 12-inch. What is it? It's an EP, but it's full size. It's vinyl. How about that? Of Steve West's new band, The Unmastered Masters. Now, if you didn't win, and there are many of you who didn't, unfortunately, go to Bandcamp and grab the record anyway. It's like $5 or something. It's a good deal, and it's great. I'm going to talk a little bit more about some new music from Bob and Westy after we listen to a version of Kennel District, which is what we're talking about this week. We're going to listen to Kennel District from the LA's Desert Origins reissue of Crooked Rain. Here it is, Kennel District on Meeting Alchemists, a Pavement podcast.
When she
So that comes from the Random Falls sessions that were recorded late summer of 93 for the Crooked Rain record, and didn't make the cut. Didn't make it on Crooked Rain, and that's okay because it didn't quite fit. It doesn't quite fit with the aesthetic of that record. And I'm surprised it wasn't a B-side though on Crooked Rain because it's so goddamn good. It really, truly is good. It's as was mentioned in an email that I read on the show a couple weeks ago. It really could have been a single from Wowie for sure, but it wasn't. Now it's virtually.
Get even more savings this holiday season by becoming a Milo's Rewards member. Don't miss new member deals dropping every week, like $15 off a purchase of $50 or more on select Bounty, Charmin, and Puffs paper products. Plus, get free standard shipping with Silver Key status. Just one more way Lowe's is here to help you shop, save, and enjoy the holidays. Join for free today. Milo's Rewards program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change. Exclusions and more terms apply. Visit Lowe's.com/shipping terms for details.
The song that we know and love, but there are different lyrics, and it's a little more lo-fi. Easily was the Easily sessions were beneficial to this song in cooking it up a little bit, and that's cool. So I want to tell you that there's a record that I bought last week, and I posted it on Twitter, but a group of people have put together a cover record of Crooked Rain, and it's pretty badass. What is it called again? I'm looking it up right now. It's called Crafted and Enchanted, and it's from Crafting Room Recordings. I bought it on Bandcamp, but basically there's, a dozen or so 14 songs, so 14 bands that got together and each picked a song and interpreted it, and it's really good. There's some there's some stuff that I like more than others, but it's good stuff. So check it out. Crafted and Enchanted. You can find it on Bandcamp. Another record that I've been made aware of is a record that Bob and Steve West both appeared on in various capacities. It's from a band called The Illness, and they've got a 12-inch single with a download card that you can purchase. It comes out tomorrow. July 10th, 2020. And Steve West's song is called Descending G, and Bob's is called Phrase Redacted. And the Bob song is pretty fucking cool. Well, they're both very cool, but the Bob song is cool because it's snippets of Bob talking, and like it's dialogue. Now, from my interview with Bob, he's a talker, and he's got a lot to say, and it's really cool what he does have to say. Follow him on Twitter if you don't. He's also like the friendliest fucking guy. Anyway, you can get your hands on this if you go to crecords.co.uk, and I might the artwork was done on the record by Bob's daughter, Whitney, so that's pretty cool. And it might be available on Bob's label as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you can definitely get it from crecords.co.uk. So there's that. right. That is some great stuff there. And you can hear it's been cleaned up. The drums come through much better. The guitar work is just much more clear. And then the vocals are, much more clear. And that's just they're working with let's be fair. The engineer they were working with at Random Falls was, sort of just a random fella. And at Easley, they were working with a craftsman. So, they got a lot more mileage out of the material. I agree. This could have been a single. This is a strong song. It's hooky. It's plaintive with the lyrics. I love Why Didn't I Ask? It's so screaming for something. It's not what was going on when Wowie came out. When Wowie came out, it was much more, much less melodic, alternative music, and much more loud and, just sort of bossy. Well, let's be frank, shitty music. And, it might not have made it through, but, is this Spiral's strongest Pavement work? Let me know, jd@meetingmalcolmus.com. I'm interested in hearing what you have to think. I like it. I don't know what it's about. I've heard people say that it's about a relationship and, being married. And I can't get a handle on that. The Why Didn't I Ask? Let's see what we got here. That time I said, I know it's true. Why didn't I ask? I can't believe she's married to rope. So, that would be somebody who's really self-effacing. I would have turned down the light. Okay. That's, a mundane, sort of a mundane, thing that happens in relationships. But she always marked my fear. Doesn't make it all right. I wanted to stay there. But I needed more than that. Why didn't I ask? Why didn't I ask? Why didn't I ask? Why didn't I? Why didn't I ask? And then you go out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a handle on this. And I like to dabble in in lyrics and try and figure out what this shit is going on, but I got nothing. So, I just think it's a great tune. And I would play this for anybody who was curious about Pavement. I don't know that it sums up what Pavement is, but it's definitely got that hooky intro and the, the ooze are dynamite. I love that shit. So, I'm all on board for this track. And we're halfway through side 3. And this is our first Spiral song, and it's a good one. So there's that. That's what I got for you this week, and hope you enjoyed yourself. Be well, stay safe. Next time I talk to you, I'll be out east in the Atlantic provinces of Canada, in Nova Scotia. Hopefully, fingers crossed for me, please. And while you're crossing those fingers, wash those hands. How about that? Take care.
Meeting Malcolmus, a Pavement podcast, is a weekly affair. Connect with JD at jd@meetingmalcolmus.com. Please support the pod by rating, reviewing, or sponsoring us at meetingmalcolmus.com. And hey, I'm social. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at Meeting Malcolmus.